How this, race fans? Yeah, and we're back. Here we are, Nibs F1. Thanks for joining me. It's been a couple of weeks, I know, for those few subscribers I've collated over the last few months, but hey-ho. Yeah, well, I'm back, and here we are. We're at a Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit, my favourite location. 18 laps in this season's edition of the FIA, for which I've chose to drive the NSX Honda. But unfortunately, as you'll be seeing all over YouTube and everywhere else, GT's penalty systems are to be questioned. And if I take you back to one of my first videos, ironically where I was a couple of races off being an SS driver, since these penalties have come along and I've been getting nudged in the back and receiving penalties, I've lost my temper a few times. Managed to get it up to 1.5 minutes and get disqualified. I've left a couple of recent races just because I'm just sick to death of just getting penalties for no reason. Just people are, seems like to me they're exploiting it now. But anyway, on to today's race. So you'll see, I'll put a video, I'll put my time lap up where I was doing a 1:23.4 just off the top 10. I've come in to do the qualifying for this. Literally couldn't get track position because I've now been demoted to BB. Couldn't get track position. Ended up doing a 1:30. So I've texted in the lobby, speed up. Wound a few of them up. Some guy replied, says he who starts in 13th place on the grid. Well, yeah, we'll see, because I can lap that twice, mate. Anyway, I ain't going down that road now. On to today's race, and here we go. GT Sports, lovely start here in a minute. It all goes a bit Pete-tong. Oh, the Audi's gone into some stall. Been hit by the Alpha, and we're through in 10th place. It's a shame I couldn't have got in front of that Beamer now, as you'll see, for probably the next 6 laps. He probably cost me first place, because if I could have got past him early, got on the back of him, yeah, maybe different, but you'll see. So here we go, nicely through turn 1. Everybody just formation there. 650 running wide in the background. Coming down through Graham Hill, turn the left-hander. Looking for a way past the Beamer early on, but not to be, so we'll just size him up. What I'm going to do though is jump straight on board. Here we go for the fast sweeping right-hander. See, he's kicking up a bit of dirt all over the show there. We'll just sit here, put him under some pressure. I really want to get past this guy. Unavoidable nudge there on the apex. No penalty, thanks GT. So I know I can catch these guys. 1:26 was the fastest timing in qualifying. So we go, we're going to look for an inside. It's an aggressive move, but he chooses to pull right across me. That's desperate. It's alright, we'll get past. This guy's all over the track. Someone else runs wide there, but we can't get through. Unfortunately, Honda suffers a little bit in the straight line, which is surprising. All the time here I'm conscious of them leaders getting away, so I'll have another look now. Got a bit earlier on the brakes. We got plenty of throttle coming over the hill. We'll look for a move into turn 1. Maybe not close enough this lap. It's not on there. Just hoping he's going to make a mistake. There's a room down the inside. No, there's not. Oh, small contact made. Again, no penalty. Completely surprised me that. As we look for the wider line to get the run up the straight. It's not going to be enough against the M6. So we're just like two June bugs on a winter's night or a summer's night. Here we go, bumper to bumper. I'll nick that line. Hope I don't get copyrighted for that. So here we go, catching up 5th place in this Green Works livery of the Lamborghini. Hopefully he'll slow him down enough for me to make a move as we're coming to the end of lap 3. Still seeing blue. Here we go on the inside. A bit later on the brakes. Finds the apex nice and we're through. Look how far back he is now. Oh, he's having a go. Oh, there's some revenge tactics there. Never mind. Pick it up. We'll get past it. This is where I'm thinking I'm not going to lose my temper. I'll just keep it nice and cool. That guy's going to make a mistake. There goes one, but no room through. No, there is now. Oh, let's have a little nudge on the way past. I was trying to knock him in the grass to be fair, but never mind. Eye for an eye. So here we go now. Coming to the end of lap 4 and sitting pretty in 6th position, but unfortunately we lost about 20 odd seconds to the leaders now, so plenty of work to do. I really just want to try and sit it down now and establish a nice rhythm and get some faster laps in, because we started with a 1:43 as you've seen with the mess of them off the grid. 1:29, so we're well off the pace, stuck behind that BMX. Expect to see some purple sectors coming in as the Lamborghini runs wide and we're through there. Takes us up into 5th position. Here we go, first purple sector of the race. Not showing it on there, but the fastest lap was a 1:26.5 up until this point. Something I was eager to change. You see the stability control flashing away there. It's something I don't normally run with, but I find in these races like this, when you expect a bit of carnage, if it's, I put it on just for the soul of running up curbs or running a little bit wider off the track. I feel as it just gives you that little bit more grip. Maybe sacrificing maybe 4/10 of the lap, 3/10 an outright pace. Mess a bit of that turn on then. you go, second down on the last lap. Here we go, just trying to be smooth through there and be a bit more aggressive on the curves. And then I've got that stability control on. Just get a glimpse of the German in 4th position as he gets the final turn there, and we follow him through into the straight to complete the end of lap 6. Doing okay in 5th position, coming on the back of faster guys and coming on the back of starting to lap a few people now, as we see someone just having a picnic on the track. Here we go for the 7th time through Gran then. Coming back on another fellow countryman here. Thanks for ghosting the car, makes life a lot easier. Alright, come on Nibs, on. I'm gonna get on the slipstream now. Couple of good corners. See if we can catch this guy before we pit in. Still doing good on fuel. Like a Lancia, I think we're coming up on. I think it's the only car now I'm yet to run. As he runs wide, I'm going to chuck it on the outside now. Here he goes, force him to brake late. Ta-da, mate. Us in 4th. Happy days. Lap times are coming down, but tyre wear's fairly even. Pretty pleased with a bit more on the outside left, as you would expect. There you go, he runs wide. Do a little fuel check. I know you can't see that there, but you know how many laps I've got left. Looking how much fuel it's taking to do a lap, so I can start working out in my head how much fuel I need to put in when I pit. As you can already see, 6th place German we overtook earlier has come in. We're still going purple sectors, so plenty of life in the tyres. There we go, there's P13. I hope he's determined to hold me up. Seemed like he was waiting for me a little bit then, but Not sure if that the guy was giving me the stick in the lobby. There we go, make a move on the inside as he think he looks for the pits. Everyone else jumps in. This is going to run us up into third place. Try and run a little bit deeper into the race, mate. Gives you the fresher tyres at the end. A little bit wide there, tyres starting to give way a bit of understeer now. Not losing ground to these guys in front who've come out on fresh tyres. Admittedly they have a full tank of fuel. Here we go, mine's flashing, we'll look at coming in now, end of lap 10. Very awkward pit entry. And we didn't do the best job of it. Out come the pit crew. No errors there, thanks lads. Here we go, back out in fourth. And plenty of track to play with, which is nice. Really put some times in on these new tyres now. We've got plenty of fuel. It was around a 20-second pit stop. I know you can't see the delta times up there, but that was about the gap to the leaders. Again, this is just another phase of the race now where we want to look at settling down, getting our head down, thinking about the qualifying laps that we put in, you know, trying to find them lines and really see if we can close the gap down on these leaders. Go, we can see third place in the distance. VW Beetle. I'll remember. So here we go. Coming up to lap some cars. One's ghosted, one isn't. But thank you very much, he lets me go on the outside. Sporting racing there, fair play. Give this guy a flash of the lights, see if we can get him to look in his mirrors. Put him off. after watching a lot of the new GT series this season, the real, and watching how much they do use their lights in the touring cars as well, especially to good effect. Something I'm determined to adopt more into this game. There you go, he runs wide, we'll take that. Nice easy pass. To the end of lap 13, 5 laps to go. Gap still to the leader, still 20 seconds. And we just look to keep it in them braking points, keep everything as steady as we can. Don't take too many risks, but go, lap 15 then. It's just a case of running it to the end now, see if we can deal with the last of the back markers that we're coming up against now. Coming up to lap P8. I remember this guy's in an Alfa Romeo. Was he the guy that was waiting for me as he come into the pits? We'll find out in a minute. This is where the Honda comes alive through this section for me. Free practice, I was really able to push the car through there. As he runs wide, take that, another easy pass, even though I think he'd have been ghosted. Lap time's looking a little better this time after the pit stop. 3 in the 125s, the 126 there. And now is my other incentive, just to lap P13 for the second time. Not that it's a great achievement or anything like, come on, these guys were DEs in some of them, but they give me a bit of stick in the lobby, so we're racing for pride. There we go, straight past. car still drives nicely. As we say, we got a little bit of kick of oversteer then, but even as the tyres are wearing, feels okay. Some cars I've experienced a lot harder to handle when the tyres are worn, as much as this. Definitely feels one of the easier GT3 cars to drive for me. Coming down to the final lap. Still hold the fastest lap at this point, but hats up to get my words out. Hats up to Crazy 745 for nicking that on the last lap. I can only say must have been worn out tyres, but it shows you the relative time you save for having an empty tank of fuel. Do the fast right-hander for the last time. Can we find the apex? Yes, we can. There you go, stability control helping me out there. Around the final turn now. What's been, we'll say, an eventful race. One of the days against racing SS drivers, but never mind, we'll get back there. We're still having fun along the way. Hopefully there's a new patch out soon and they get a couple more updates and really refine this penalty system and just make it a little bit fairer to those guys who want to drive fair. So there we go, from 13th to 3rd. Plenty of action, plenty of overtakes. Some drama before and after the race, so yeah, enjoy that guys, and thanks for joining me back here for another video, Nibs F1. I hope we'll be back again soon. Cheers for now.